Hey everybody, Questwise here in my basement, and I wanted to tell you about two guys I met a couple of years ago at a local convention called Cherry Capital Comic Con. These two guys run a company called Questing Gentlemen, and they had a game that really caught my attention. I tried to buy a copy of it from them, but they were still in prototype phase, and they were simply there to play test it in order to get it to the point where they thought it was good enough to launch a Kickstarter. Time went by, they launched their Kickstarter, the Kickstarter was successful, and the game is now available for purchase, and that game is Pocket Samurai. Pocket Samurai is this really cool, innovative game. What I love about it is that it fits into it's like a standard size deck of cards. But it is a very innovative, cool, quick game. You could probably play 2 or 3 rounds of this within a half an hour. It is a game of psyching out your enemy and reading your opponent. And it is really based upon like samurai showdown, that epic duel that we always hear about, like Miyamoto Musashi, right? And the fact that he was such a great swordsman, but he was also a great duelist. And that's what this game is. You are playing cards to sort of add bonuses to your own tableau, at the same time as trying to read your opponent into exactly what maybe they have in their hand or when exactly they're going to strike. And there are very cool cards like these ones here that you'll play in order to sort of, like I said, gain bonuses or to try to add hindrances to your opponent. And at some point in your hand, at the beginning of it, you always have a strike card. And this is a card that you'll play at the moment that you're ready to sort of make that strike, to draw your sword and make the final blow. And it's such a fun game. It's such a fun, innovative, quick game that can be taken anywhere. You could play it in an ale house if you wanted to go have a brew and just play it there at any sort of convention. You could play it at camping. You could take it with you while you're in the airport. It's just a great game with very evocative art, a very sort of fun, kind of campy, almost chibi. I hate to use the word chibi because it's really not that, but really, really cool artwork. It's very evocative of the action you're taking on that card. And it plays so fast. And yet you're sort of like, every time you sit down at the table to play this game, it's measuring your own sort of a mental fortitude against their mental fortitude, and you're trying to psych out your opponent as to what you may or may not have in your hand, what sort of tricks you might have up their sleeve, and they're doing the same for you. And it isn't to that moment that the tension really sort of peaks, that someone pops that strike card and bam, the game ends. And you add up all these bonuses and these negatives that you might have, these deterrents that you might have from their hand or from yours, to find out who actually dealt this sort of killing blow. I highly encourage you to go check this out. I've been stewing on this for a little while. I should have put this video out like a year ago, as soon as the Kickstarter was launched and it's successful. But I'll put a link down below as to where you can get a copy for yourself. Definitely worth it. These two gentlemen are some of the most upstanding game designers I could have ever imagined to fall in, and to say that I honestly am friends with them. They're really great guys. Like I said, I met them a couple of years ago at this convention, and just genuinely good game designers, as well as just all around upstanding gentlemen, upstanding questing gentlemen. Please, Pocket Samurai, go check it out at the link down below and get yourself a copy. Hell, get 2 and give 1 as a gift, right? Show these guys some love. Small game company, and I know, having talked to them recently, it's a couple of weeks ago, that they have some other really, really cool stuff in the works. So keep an eye on their webpage as well. Until next time, my name is Questwise, and I hope you stay safe, my friends, and as always, Game on.